All right, with the 2026 Winter Olympics underway, we are reflecting on Utah's Olympic legacy and the games that brought our state together the last time around.
Yes, Salt Lake 2002. That story will be on display at the Museum of Utah's newest gallery exhibit called Inspiring Utah. And guess what? We have, well, you know him.
David Osmond.
Osmond.
Let's toss things out to him.
I'm actually very excited to see the inside of the new museum there.
I am too, and in fact, you have to wait just a little bit more because it's the very beginning stages of this brand new building. We're up at the state capitol. This is the north side. They've been working on this build for over 3 years and curating the Museum of Utah. And so they're getting ready to kick things off this year, a little later this year, but I'm here with Tim Glenn. He is the director of the Museum of Utah, and they have so many different artifacts. You've curated so many cool things, but because we're talking the Olympics, 2026 Olympics are, of course, in full-fledged. They're moving forward, the Paralympics. In anticipation of them coming back to Utah, there is going to be a portion of the museum that is all dedicated towards the Olympics. Can you tell me a little bit about the genesis of this whole project, and then, of course, the tie into the Olympics?
Oh, absolutely. So the Museum of Utah is a space where we finally get to tell a whole history of Utah's past and present, honestly. It's a space where we'll store all of our state's collections, the historic collections, fine art collections. Those will all be in this building. And then, of course, we'll have them on display in these galleries throughout this space. So 950 plus artifacts will be on display when we open in June. And then we'll rotate those out regularly because we'll have literally over 1 million in the basement.
That is unbelievable. So yes, Ron, there's going to have to, but wait, there's more kind of a thing. It is not open yet. It will be June that the official full museum will be going. You have a gift shop over here, a museum, lots to see and do, certainly. A lot of interactive things as well. There's a cool thing that's going to be happening. It was developed by 8th graders. We were talking about this. Yeah. It's the Ski Racing Interactive. And this kind of ties in to some other layers of Utah connection, even with the gold that they just won, as well as that accident that just occurred at the Olympics. Tell me a little bit about that tie-in.
Yeah, absolutely. So, of course, you can't talk about Utah's past without the Olympics. You and I were there. Yeah. It was a pretty amazing moment.
Awesome.
Right? I was 18. You were a little older.
Yes, thank you for rubbing that in.
So, we'll talk about the Olympics in our Inspiring Utah Gallery, which is a space that kind of talks about the achievements, the innovations, the attractions that made Utah sort of special in its history. Of course, the Olympics are part of that. But we were working with students throughout the state. Rowland Hall High School was sort of having a science fair and creating their own exhibits. And these 3 8th grade kids, they created a ski interactive out of cardboard and marbles. And we were like, this is so cool. Can we please use this idea and put it in our museum? And so they let us do it. And these kids are skiers, and they sort of, have that connection. Well, Breezy Johnson, who just won a gold.
Just got the gold, yeah, exactly.
Speed racing, went to the same high school, Rowland Hall.
As these 8th graders?
As these 8th graders. So it really is sort of like, it's part of Utah's culture and identity. These people, the Olympics, what we do, it's really cool.
It was awesome to be a part of it back in 2002. Had a chance to perform myself at a lot of the Olympic events. My uncle and Aunt Donnie Marie, they carried the torch. My grandpa carried the torch. I remember being there. It was just so thrilling to have it come back soon. Can't be soon enough, certainly. But this will be a great place to come in anticipation of those games. So again, this opens up in June of this coming
June
summer.
27th.
June
Yep.
27th will be the big grand opening. What's the most exciting thing that you are looking forward to?
Well, accepting people and welcoming them into this space. I mean, that's the thing that we are most excited to do because we've been out in the community for the last 3 years talking to people about this museum. Now they finally get to see it. It's literally under construction right now as we speak. But I want people to see the artifacts that we've never really been able to show off before. It's going to be a really impactful moment for me personally, but I think for the people that come and experience Utah's past.
Well, you've been a labor of love in this with your whole staff. Congratulations in anticipation of it. This is a brand new building. It's beautiful, easily accessible right here at the state capitol. Just come up here on the north side. You can park, get in here. When this opens up, it'll be a party, a celebration. We're looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah, beautiful building. All right, David, thanks so much. And remember, you can watch Arc Salt Lake anytime on your phone, tablet, or TV. Check out highlights from all of our newscasts on the Arc Salt Lake YouTube page at the QR code that you see on the screen. I can even watch it on my old phone.
It's one of the few things he can do on that phone.